Okay, let's unpack a topic that sounds a bit complex, but is actually a really key tool for your health, the cortisol blood test.
Right. We're talking about your body's main stress hormone.
And we're going to be diving into a guide from Blood Test UK that shows how a quick, early diagnosis can make all the difference.
Exactly. Our mission today is to show you why knowing your cortisol levels is such a great shortcut to understanding your health. And we're going to look at how easy it is to get this test, especially when services are local, like in Melton Mowbray.
So let's start with the basics. What exactly is cortisol?
It's a really vital hormone. Your adrenal glands make it, and its main job is to help you manage stress.
But it's more than just a stress switch, right?
Oh, much more. It also plays a huge part in your metabolism, how your body uses energy, and it even helps control your immune system.
So why test for it? What's the core benefit?
Well, this is the fascinating part. It's one of the simplest ways to catch really serious issues early.
Like what kind of issues?
So if you have too much cortisol, it can lead to something called Cushing's syndrome.
And that causes things like weight gain and high blood pressure.
Exactly. And on the flip side, too little cortisol can cause Addison's disease, which leads to just extreme tiredness, extreme weakness.
So knowing your level is just essential.
It's the first step to catching these things when they're much easier to manage.
That brings us to this idea of accessibility. The guide from Blood Test UK really zeroes in on convenience. Why is having a local testing spot like the ones in Melton Mowbray so important?
It just connects all the dots. It makes the whole process seamless.
Seamless how?
When you have places like Melton Mowbray Hospital or the Health Plus Clinic offering easy blood draws, it removes that huge barrier.
The travel.
Right. No one wants to travel for hours for a simple test. If you need regular checks for a chronic condition, having it local is a massive help for your ongoing care.
Now, the experts in the source material call this test transformative. That's a pretty strong word. What does it mean for, say, the average person who just feels a bit off?
It's transformative because the symptoms of a cortisol imbalance can look like so many other things. Think about it. Are you gaining weight you can't explain? Or having big mood swings? Or you're just tired all the time?
Right. Things a lot of people might just brush off.
Exactly. It could be a silent cortisol issue. Testing early lets doctors personalize your treatment fast instead of just guessing. It can get to the root of things like anxiety or depression.
And the process itself sounds really simple. The Blood Test UK source calls it just a brief pinch.
It is, just a small blood draw. But the preparation is key.
Okay, so what do you need to do?
This is all about getting an accurate result. So 2 things. First, you might need to fast for about 8 to 12 hours.
No food or drink besides water.
Right. And second, and this is crucial, you have to talk to your doctor about any medicines you're on.
Why is that?
Especially corticosteroids. Those drugs basically act like cortisol in your body, so they can completely throw off the results.
That makes sense. And once you do that, the results are back in a few days.
Usually, yes. Which means you can get answers and start taking action really quickly.
So we've seen that timely, local testing, like the research shows, is a huge boost for patient care.
A huge boost for well-being overall.
So what's the big takeaway for you listening right now? Getting a cortisol test, which is easy to access through services like the ones Blood Test UK details, gives you real actionable information about how your body handles stress.
And if the test does show something is off, the next steps are usually pretty simple. Proactive steps.
Like lifestyle changes.
Exactly. Managing stress, eating better, getting some exercise. So here's a final thought to leave you with. How might just one small change in your daily routine, based on what this simple test tells you, completely change your personal stress hormone balance for the better?